Good morning, grade 6. Welcome back to grade 6 mathematics class. Hope you all are doing great today. Let's learn more about data today. So in the previous class, we talked about what is data. So when you collect some information about something for a particular purpose, you call that collected information as data. So data is referred to as a collection of information gathered by observations, measurements, research or analysis. And this collected data can be a fact, a number, an observation, an alphabet or any collective knowledge about anything. So now let's see what is raw data. So when you collect some information about something and you haven't done any processing to it yet, you call that data as raw data. So the data collected from the source which has not been subjected to processing or any manipulation is called raw data. Let's have a look at the different steps involved in data handling once again. So the first step is to actually identifying and clearly defining the purpose of collecting the data. The next step is the actual collection of data, and once you collect the data, you do some processing on it and then you can present the data so that it will be meaningful for others. So once you have the data presented, you can analyze the data to derive a conclusion or inference from it. Now the data you collected may be of two categories. It can be primary data or secondary data. Now what is this primary data? The data collected directly from the source by someone is called the primary data. For example, you want to know the birthday of your best friend. You can directly ask him or her. So there you are collecting the data directly from the source. So it is a primary data. So primary data is a type of data that is gathered by the individual directly from the source. Now imagine you want to know the birthdays of all your classmates. So instead of going and asking each person, you can get in touch with the school office. They might have the data already collected at the time of the admission. So instead of going and asking each person, you can get in touch with the office to get the data at once. So here you are actually collecting data which were already collected by some other individual or organization. So that is called the secondary data. So secondary data is a type of data that is gathered by another person or organization and used somewhere else. So I hope now you understand what is the difference between primary data and secondary data. Now this was a brief introduction to data, and you may read the topic from page number 234 in your textbook. In the next class, let's learn how we can organize the data collected for a particular purpose. So that's all for today. Let's meet in the next class. Till then, bye.